From cricket to bosh queen, England prop Muir. Delivering for your nation at a World Cup brings heightened pressure, and doing so at a home tournament takes the expectation up to a whole new level. Red Roses prop Muir did just that last September, winning a home Rugby World Cup with England in front of a record women's rugby crowd of 81,885. England cricket all-rounder Freya Kemp, who was gearing up for this summer's home T20 World Cup, was keen to ask for advice, much to Muir's surprise. When asked via a video message what her best piece of advice would be, the prop replied, "Embrace it. Embrace having so many home fans and be able to have an escape. You are so familiar with where you are that you can go home and relax a bit more." Muir was a key player for John Mitchell's side throughout the World Cup with her destructive ball carrying and scrummaging. With England on course for an 8th straight Six Nations title, and having been part of Gloucester Hartpury's 3 consecutive Premiership women's rugby crowns, Muir knows a thing or two about winning. But that is not the only reason Kemp was given the opportunity to ask the star prop a question. The 24-year-old Muir was a keen cricketer in her youth before establishing herself as one of the best front rows in the world. Rugby in the winter and cricket in the summer was how the sporting year was structured for Muir. "I eventually had to pick between the two, and unfortunately I was not as talented at cricket," Muir said. "I kind of did cricket as my mum loved it, as she hated watching rugby because she was scared of me getting injured. I was very grateful to play cricket for so many years. We were a cricket family. My brother still plays, and my dad was part of the Red Bat Cricket Club, which we would go to every summer with family and friends and play cricket. I fielded and didn't really bat or bowl. I would sometimes wicket keep. I was throwing myself around the cricket field. A love for pottery and boshing." Known for boshing, a term the England forwards like to use for swatting aside defenders, Muir smiled when discussing the skill. However, to bosh is what she reckons the correct terminology is. It is running into someone and boshing them, or tackling them and boshing them, Muir says. Quietly spoken and humble off the field, the former Wasps front row is a powerful athlete on it, who enjoys physical confrontation. Given she is too aggressive for a return to cricket, what she does hope to do one day is have a pottery room at the back of her house, complete with a wheel and kiln, a type of oven used for hardening and drying pottery. Leading from the front is also done on the team bus, with Maud's tours now part of the team's itinerary. "It started last Six Nations in York. I am at the front of the bus as my little mate Lucy Packer gets travel sick," she explained. "I am always at the front and the mic is always there. I started with the tour of York and it is stuck since. I do forget every week that I am doing it. It is last minute, trying to get as many facts as I can. True or false. They could be false, as Meg Jones likes to send me some stuff. The next destination is Parma, yet to be researched by Muir, where Italy hosts the world champions on Saturday. England sit top of the Six Nations table with 3 bonus point wins over Ireland, Scotland and Wales. The 84-7 victory over Scotland was an ideal way to celebrate Muir's 50th cap, where her father wore a kilt and an England top, another picture for her scrapbook. "It was such a special occasion. Being at Murrayfield in Scotland made it so special for my family, especially my dad," Muir said. "I have photograph evidence. He is in my scrapbook. He had the best of both worlds. He is 77% Scottish." Before Saturday's game, which will likely set up a 5th straight Grand Slam decider against France, Muir is planning to head to a local pottery centre to make a bowl for ramen. Bowling Italian defenders out of her way will likely follow.